It's about time, bitch.
My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
Rowena Whey. It's Troy.
What's going on here?
Just a whole lot of celebrity.
Pause for applause.
Oh my God, hello and welcome to What's the Maple Tea? Why can I hear myself talking?
Oh, because, anyway, yeah.
Echo.
Echo.
Welcome to the live broadcast podcast where we talk about echolocation and magic school bus and also the digestive system. And we also talk to drag performers like today, where we have special guest. I'm going to wait until she's ready to add the other camera.
Can you please just keep chatting there?
Okay.
Just keep chatting
So I'm going to
away.
talk about myself.
She's like, what? She's turning into quite the diva here, thinking that I can actually move quickly enough to be able to fix the problem. She's like, why am I hearing myself? I'm trying to work on that first problem, Rowena.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. We are working. It's good. It's
we're
good now.
working.
It's
We're
good
working.
now.
Okay.
We're good now.
The-
You can't hear yourself. Can you hear yourself?
That's
Papa,
a good
can
question.
you hear
Can I
us?
hear myself?
No.
Am I
she
hearing
can't.
myself or am I just speaking?
I doubt she can ever hear herself. My
Yeah,
God.
otherwise I probably wouldn't say half the shit that I say. That's for sure. Speaking of saying shit, tell us about Rue the cat. Speaking of saying shit, we have a guest with us today who's going to say shit. Everyone welcome Rane St. Cloud.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for having me on your podcast.
Thank you for being here. You're going to be on there at some point. Oh, okay. Do I have to move?
Well, we'll figure this out.
Oh my God. I'm just so important that I'm here in double.
Wow, truly.
Truly the most important.
Mm-hmm. Friend center.
Yeah, front, center.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, you know.
Queen of Wheat,
No, today we're Queen of the Night.
Queen of the Night.
Queen of the
yes.
Night.
Queen of the Night.
Which people keep telling me that they like better than Queen of Wheat. Which, I mean, like, I don't know how to take it, except, like, well, I don't know.
I mean, when you have the nighttime activities, you eventually become royalty.
This is true. This is true. The royalty of the nighttime
royalty.
activities.
Yeah.
Tiffany is
yeah.
playing around instead of talking.
No, I'm trying to. All right. Well, we'll just figure that out.
Well, no one needs to see anyone. It's fine. We're the live broadcast podcast. That's not video today.
Well, it might be working.
Should we just like turn?
No,
Actually,
it might be
yeah.
working.
If you're watching right now, can you see Rane?
Yeah, because we can't see them on the camera anymore. But anyway,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Rane St. Cloud, welcome to Sweet Pea Studios.
Thank you for having me. It's a delight to be here. Finally on the other side of the screen.
On the other
Goodness.
On the other side.
Is it as glamorous as we make it look?
Truly.
Truly. I mean, the curtains match the drapes, right?
Confirmed. I mean, you missed what happened before you came.
Oh.
Tiffany and I got a little more close.
A little close. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to hear that story. Apparently they can see everyone.
Yep, exactly.
Two Rowenas, one Rane, one Tiff. Excellent.
Yes.
Woo. You can see me from all angles. Never a bad angle.
I love how it's like catfishy distorted in that one.
It really is. It's like fisheye. It's fisheye.
So, Rane St. Cloud, what brought you here? Is it, did Rowena promise you fame, glamour,
A cash tip of $100,000.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That sounds like you should have gotten that in writing. Really?
Really, truly, you
Really,
should have got that
truly.
in
A
writing.
cash tip of $100,000. It's not even the prize. That's the tip.
Just the
Just
tip.
the tip.
Just the tip. That's all I'm looking for right now is just the tip.
I wonder what the rest of it is, because that's a big deal. It's a big deal.
That's a really big tip. Yeah, my gosh. What is that in $5 bills, Rowena?
Oh my goodness. So there's 25s in every 100, so 200 in 1,000, 2,000 in 10,000, 20,000 in 100,000, 20,000 fives.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Math.
Yeah,
Math.
yeah. I'm like, that's more than a suitcase, I'm thinking. Anyway.
You know what? If you just stuff them in really tightly, I bet you could fit them in my bra. Or in your
Yeah.
pack, right?
Yeah, in my pack.
Oh, dear Lord. It's like some sort of endless vortex that is called Rowena's chest.
That was for the visual audience only.
Stop, Rowena. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Suddenly I'm like, Meat Spin is coming back.
Oh my god, Meat Spin! Oh my god, how many times did you watch it? Were you gay? Did it tell you were gay?
Well, I mean, it told me many things.
It told. And what is it telling you now?
It's the same thing that it was telling me, but now I have words for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I mean, do we want to just dive right in?
Let's go.
Let's dive right in.
Right into the
Let's dive
deep
right in.
end.
Right.
So Rowena, did you mention that we're doing a little series? We're doing a little series.
we are. We're doing a series. We are interviewing local drag entertainers, mostly the patriarchs and matriarchs of Kingston drag. So talking about their experiences in Kingston drag, talking about how it feels to have given birth to people or to have, inseminated others who gave birth. Hey, drag is complicated. There's so many different genders out there. It's yeah.
I love how you're just using all these procreation things when it's like very artistic, but let's talk about it in terms of procreation.
I mean, I'm a drag immaculate conception, so
Oh.
I am,
She is
Jesus.
like Venus. She's like Venus. She just came from, some sort of foamy jizz on the floor of some Alberta nightclub.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
She just emerged.
Did I what's it called when? Oh, my biology is escaping me. When two cells just divide, mitosis.
Mitosis. Or
Please welcome to the
meiosis.
stage, mitosis.
Mitosis.
Actually, you know what? I kind of like that. But can we spell it like my
Toses? Yes.
cis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitosis.
Mitosis.
Oh, anyway.
I like when people handle my microphone. Yeah. So we're talking today with Rane St. who I think it would be safe to say you are the father of Kingston's alt drag scene.
Yeah, that's a title I'd like to wear proudly.
Yeah,
You know,
right?
it's I have two drag children. It was a very complicated birth, but it was worth it, definitely. I feel I have, the best story, with my drag child Lizzie, the first one.
The first one, yes.
Conceived at a protest against Drag Story Time in Brockville.
Oh.
Wow. Who was throwing the semen around?
See, you have to come to my child's Lizzie St. Cloud's solo show to find out the whole story.
Oh, I love this. See, a good performer knows when to plug their self.
Conceived at a protest. I'm like, which side of the picket line were they? And I'm like, was it this full conversion?
It was a very interesting protest for sure. I mean, there was ABBA there, and everyone was dancing to ABBA. So it
ABBA.
truly, ABBA brings everyone together.
How did I miss this?
How? I mean, I thought you were part of ABBA by now.
I thought,
Literally.
Literally, I thought you were the fifth member. Yeah, it's now pronounced ABBA with a silent T at the end.
But yeah,
is it a bat? Is it a bat?
a bat.
Abba shalom. But yeah, so you have one child, Lizzie St. Cloud,
I have a son, Colin Sick.
a son, Colin Sick.
there are other drag children, but they have gone off on their own, which, it's sometimes that's what children must do. You have to spread your wings and find your own landing
Spread your
area.
wings and learn to fly to the highest mountain in the sky. Sorry.
I thought you were about to go into Sound of Music for a second, but that's a discussion for later.
Oh, no, that's not Sound of Music. That's another. Hello, Jazz. Hello, Your Majesty, Rane, Rowena. Yep.
She's Your Majesty.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah.
no, and in the right order of things, too. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. You know what? If I come third, at least I had a good time first.
Yeah. Anyway. Suddenly all those
Let's go,
pornos
Pan
are starting
Daddy.
to pop into
Yeah.
my head.
Let's go, Pan Daddy.
That
Oh,
is
dear
my
Lord.
name. I am Pan Daddy.
Pan Daddy.
Yes, as I'm pansexual, and that's it. I'm a daddy, and so it just collaborates.
That works. That really works, doesn't it?
They really like that.
It works great, and I do try and get everyone to come to our monthly orgies. It's invite only.
3 people without socks
I
on.
try
in
to
a
get
room.
everyone, but it's invite only.
It is invite only, but if you come to our shows, you might get the golden condom.
I've
we
got a
go.
golden condom. It doesn't taste great, but I wear it with pride. Anyway.
The guest always follows Her Majesty. Well, thank you. Yes. Yes, thank you, Jazz.
Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Jazz. So you say that you have other drag children, but they've flown the coop. Or, sorry, they've gone off on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Off on their own. How many drag children have you birthed?
I mean, technically 5 in total. 3 have gone to bigger, brighter places. Then my other 2 are...
Wow.
The old stiletto in the sky.
Exactly.
The old stiletto in the sky.
The old sequin moo-moo.
Wait, there's nothing
Only
wrong
she
with
has
a
a
sequin
sequin
moo-moo.
moo-moo.
There's nothing wrong with a sequin moo-moo. What does that mean?
I am also still accepting drag children all the time. Anyone who wishes to be a child of the Pan Daddy. My loins are wide open for you.
The loins are birthing, and they're endless, they're infinite, they're black hole.
Truly.
Yeah.
Oh, God. There's just so much to go on. Okay.
And so she's not going to say anything instead, is what usually happens.
My God.
She gets overwhelmed with all of the endless possibilities.
Truly.
Yeah.
It's what happens often when people talk to me. People say I have this charisma, this very intimidating aura and presence. I don't get it.
And uniqueness?
Uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Oh, I didn't say nerve and talent, but
You have charisma and uniqueness.
no, I'm teasing. I get really you'd have more children. I don't know. I'm quite selective with my children for some reason. Most of the time they turn into people who have been hounding me down for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Like one person listening.
Yes. And they're like, be my mama. I'm like, okay, fine.
Oh my God, you're like that baby from Dinosaur. It's like, mama.
Not the mama.
Not the mama.
Not the mama.
Not the mama.
But with you, it's yes, daddy. It's the
Yeah.
Pan Daddy. Yes, the Pan Daddy.
Well, drag has become such a big thing for me, and when I started 3 years ago, I didn't know where it would take me exactly. I thought it was just I love makeup, playing around with it. Exploring a masculine side was fun. It was a little bit more challenging trying to resculpt my face, and being able to share my love of drag, the craft of it. It just means a lot to me. That's why I never say no. If anyone says, "Hey, Rane, can you help me with drag?" Anything, my messages, my loins are wide open for anyone and everyone.
Slide right into the loin. DMs. Slide right
Slide
into
into
the
the
DMs. Slide into the DMs.
So if anyone was going to go to a Rane St. Cloud show, what are they expecting then? Well, like just give the audience a little bit of a taste. What is a Rane St. other than some really awesome microphone work where you make Tyffanie like I just don't know what to say.
Well, there'll definitely be a lot of sexual tension.
Oh, okay.
Some good old emo classics. Brings you right back to your emo, angsty high school days.
It'll make you want to put on black eyeliner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And realize it was never a phase. You just shifted perspectives. And, you realize that maybe that song sounds a little bit better with a little bit more guitar and bass.
Okay. So if you go to the show, you're going to reinvigorate your youthful angst.
Exactly.
I love it.
In many ways.
In many ways.
In many ways. Many.
And emo is kind of like your tour de force sort of thing.
Yeah, I like to brand myself as Kingston's pop punk prince.
Kingston's pop punk prince.
Pan Daddy.
PPPP.
Wait, who
Kingston's
was
pop
PPP?
punk Pan Daddy.
Four Ps.
Someone branded themselves as a pop punk princess. Who was that?
Maybe Lilith.
No, she's the glam gore
No,
whore.
she's
Or the
glamcore.
garbage.
Oh, garbage
whore.
chute.
Yeah.
Trash disposal. Garburator? She's the garburator.
Stop. She's not here to defend herself.
Sometimes she listens.
Sometimes she listens.
Sometimes she listens while
sometimes she
she's at
don't.
work. And mostly she don't. Mostly she
Oh
don't.
my god. Oh yeah, it is 3 hours. She would still be the last hour of work.
Do we really think that Lilith Kane works?
She works.
Whack,
True.
whack, 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 na, 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 whack, 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 whack. But glam whore.
Glam.
Yeah, glam gore whore. When you were drinking from your cup earlier, I thought that it said "Keep Calm and Daddy on."
That'd be very appropriate.
It would be appropriate.
I should get a mug like that.
One of your children should get you a Daddy's Day mug. Because
Yes.
Daddy's Day and Kingston Pride line up every single year.
Perfect.
So it's a Pride Daddy Day, also known as a Pan Daddy Day.
PPP, 3 Ps.
PPP. So if you want to get Rane St. Cloud a gift this Pan Daddy Day, then you should get a Keep Calm and Daddy On mug. You might have to get this custom made. But then I realized that that's Tyffany's mug, and there's no way that Tyffanie has a Keep Calm and Daddy On mug.
No. But thank you for thinking about me.
Oh my goodness, Tyffanie. Are you going to be okay today?
It was a Monday, bitch.
Despite it being Tuesday.
It was after a long... Did you do anything on the family day long weekend?
Well, of course I had my children over.
Did you?
Yeah. I had my drag children over. It's family day. What else?
Okay, this is so weird. It's interesting to see this kind of family dynamic because like with me, I'm like, meh, whatever. Their birth, you can defend yourself.
And how many children have just been thrown into the universe now, Tiff?
It's less than 5 for sure.
Well, I'm really thankful for, Lizzie and Colin because when Lizzie was birthed, it was right when the open stage was just starting to ramp right up. And, I could thank you endlessly for creating the open stage because it truly has created so much love and a lot of community and networking for me. It was Bewitched came on, Problem Matthew came on, Flow Pony came on, Universe started, and I am so very thankful, for all those performers coming out. They are now my chosen family.
The open stage family really is your drag family.
And I remember searching for many, many years throughout, being a teenager to a young adult and trying to find a community. And I found it in drag, but then all of a sudden COVID happened. So it's kind of tricky to create a community when you're not allowed to see people face to face. And, I'm very, very lucky and very thankful for, where drag has taken me. It's allowed me to express myself in ways I could never before. It's helped me explore my gender. It's definitely helped me regain my confidence with my, sensuality. And again, people have come up to me and they say, I love your drag. It's so cool. It inspires me to try, different things. People describe my drag as anime based. And I'm a huge weeb, so.
See, no one's ever
Anime-based.
come up to Tyffanie and said any of those things.
Which is probably a good thing because we don't need another replica of Tiffany Morgan, Sherry Ann Hicks. I'm teasing. She's always going for my same numbers.
She
Damn
does.
it.
She performs all of your same songs.
Well, no,
really
she
does.
she does do a lot of other numbers, and I'm like, I want to steal that now. But no, it's really important to kind of find your own unique voice here in town, and I think you've definitely found it. Like, you know, you're definitely the one and only Pan Daddy sort of thing.
I love that name. I'm never
Daddy.
gonna forget it.
I
It's-
Good.
I think that's a word we're going to keep using.
Yeah,
tonight.
we're going to use it a lot tonight. So if you're willing to talk about it, I would love to ask you a question about your transition, which happened
Sure.
recently.
So, yeah, I'll let you finish. I'm so bad at interrupting people.
No. I interrupt Tyffanie. I interrupt everyone on this podcast. I would never let people finish a sentence. So you started doing drag 3 years ago, and just recently, this past year, you've started your transition into being a trans man. Mm-hmm. And how do you think your experience as a drag king has informed your decision to make this change in your personal life?
I think what really it stems from my time of trying to figure out how I wanted my drag king to look like. Before I came out as a trans man, I was non-binary for several years before, about 3 years before. In fact, I even came out non-binary at the Kingston Pride. And I didn't realize how loud it was until I was doing the reading the next day. And I'm like, oh, I'm really happy my parents don't come downtown. So reflecting back on, you know, what it means to me to be a man and my masculine appearance, I remember being always so frustrated with myself because I told myself I looked too femme. I was not masculine enough. So kind of critiquing myself and just thinking like, why am I getting so angry about looking too feminine? And sort of exploring like, okay, but why am I so concerned about being feminine? And then finally relaxing, like, it's okay to be a little bit feminine. And then being able to look in the mirror and say, maybe I feel a bit more comfortable being a little bit more mask. Because in my transition, I would often go back and forth between saying, I want to start testosterone, I don't want to start testosterone, because I was worried about how I would appear, how I would look. It would take away from, you know, my feminine side based on a living situation I was in. And finally, this summer, I said, nope. You know, I went through the pandemic at an employment where my life wasn't really put first. And, you know, realizing that it could just blow up one day. You know, I could have a heart attack in my sleep, I can throw a claw and die, and I want to live my life the best way I possibly can. And that also kind of matched up with drag of I found my community, I found my chosen family, I found where I was in the world. And now it's time for me to say, I want this. I need to set boundaries. I need to put myself first. And, you know, kind of backtracking everything, you know, when I started drag, I unfortunately had experience where my confidence was just wiped down. And I felt that I couldn't, you know, express my feelings. I couldn't express who I was. I was hiding a huge part of myself. I was ashamed of who I was and, you know, my feelings. And then through drag and through talking to other friends, I was able to kind of bring that back. So it's like a full circle. Like I definitely have a little bit of the neurospicy, hence this is a tangent.
Neurospicy.
But, you know, dressing up as, you know, a man, quote unquote, you know, being able to live that kind of experience and feeling more comfortable doing that rather than being forced to be super feminine. So today, 3 months just before I came, I shot myself up with my testosterone, which is great. But, you know, it's having the community, having the support, you know, one of like Blow Pony has been like my biggest support for transitioning. You know, they have been there for me since day one. And so I guess like drag ties everything around. Like I can't not speak of drag any day of my life. You know, it's helped me transition. It's helped me, you know, find who I want to be. You know, it's helped me accept that, you know, I can also be a little bit feminine whenever I want, and it's not the end all to be all.
I will say that we got a comment from Blow Pony saying, "I love you, Rane." And we also got a comment from Bewitch saying, "Be right back, crying at work. I'm so happy that we're family."
Yes, Bewitch has definitely been, you know, it's a competition between Blow Pony and Bewitch for who was my number one supporter during my transition. They have both been there from the very get-go cheering me on. And I am so extremely thankful. You know, it truly is, it's a very scary thing, you know. Transitioning definitely caused a huge shift in my life. For like good versus bad, you know, but it's a new chapter in my life and I have to keep thinking about that, you know. Coming out at work, that was kind of a little bit scary, you know, having to tell people like, no, actually, this is my new chosen name. These are my pronouns. And so far it's been good. Like, I haven't had any pushback. My coworkers have been fabulous. I mean, like, they have a few slip-ups, but I mean, it is what it is. But, you know, very, very respectful. And a lot of, you know, the people who I work with have advocated, said, no, actually, that's not their name.
It's wonderful that you've been able to consciously go through all of this and to discover more about who you are slowly and in a way that allowed you to examine it. And that fact that you have so many supports in place and that those supports are not only your family, but your chosen family and friends through drag is amazing. And I want to give a shout out to the Kingston drag community for supporting you.
Yes, thank you to my chosen family. Pan Daddy loves you very much.
Because without that, I feel like this past year, you've really come into your own as a host.
Yes.
And as an entertainer. Like, I see so much power from you on stage now. And it's really mesmerizing to watch.
Thank you. That really means a lot to me. I only started hosting because Lizzie kind of wanted to do shows, and she asked me, will you host? And I can't say no to my child. Plus, you know, it's sort of like, well, I want to, like, amp up my drag bussy, you know. You know, that's the next level. You got to host.
You need to amp up the drag gonads.
Correct.
Amp up the drag gonads. Amp up the drag bussy. I love that.
Amp up the bus.
Amp up the bus. It's true. Hosting is the next level, but I don't think it's for everyone. I think you should always try it. Everyone should try hosting once.
I agree.
Because you'll never know if you're comfortable in that space of being on stage and speaking and introducing and like riffing until you try it. And it's probably one of the most nerve-wracking things you can do.
It truly is.
Yeah, but once you try it, it's like, I like to say, try anything once. I'm willing to try anything once. The only thing that I'm saving for later is death.
Yes, would agree.
Right.
And Tyffanie Morgan.
And Tyffanie Morgan. But like, the only way to really experience life is to try new things. And I feel like you've done that with drag.
Yep.
Tyffanie does not. So that's fine.
What are you talking about? I try new shit all the time. What are you talking about? I tried to upload a video. That's new shit.
She did do the Cher doing ABBA instead of just doing ABBA. That was new.
Mind-boggling.
She tried new shoes.
Trendsetter.
She did. She
I
wore
bought shoes
a
online.
half-inch heel too.
I bought shoes online for the first time too. Yes, glasses too, as you can see now. So I'm going to ask the next question then, because you're kind of talking about growing and doing new things. Where do you see yourself? Am I going to do the business pitch? Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Oh my God! Give us your 60-second elevator pitch for the future of Rane St. Cloud.
What? Like, I would love to hear what you think. The future of your drag, but not just your drag, but Kingston drag and the drag. Like, what do you see happening?
In the next 5 years, I'd really love to see myself obviously continue to do drag, continue to host. I like myself to be seen as a pillar within the community. I would love to have, like maybe bi-weekly shows at a nicely established safe space. Right now it's a little bit tricky with the venues in Kingston, but it's, with Kingston Drag, you both can attest, it comes in waves.
Yeah.
And this is a low wave. It's going to go whoosh and go down.
Everyone's on vacation right now.
Yeah.
Like Tyffanie was trying to book
Lunch
someone
break.
for this weekend, and literally everyone's on holidays. You know what? I have respect for all of the people who said no to you. And I'm going to explain that.
I'm a little
I'm
confused.
gonna
Like she
explain.
knows more than I've
So-
told her.
So,
I didn't have any problems finding performers. I have no idea what you're talking about, Rowena.
so almost all of Kingston's drag scene, with the exception of the people who were at your It's Not a Phase Part 2 show, and the few people that I dragged out of retirement for my comedy show. They
We literally dragged out of retirement.
I literally like when I asked Problem Matthew to be in the show, he was like, "Well, I'm supposed to be on holidays. I'm supposed to be taking a break, but this sounds fun. Okay, sure, let's do it." But most of Kingston's drag scene was taking February off. And I don't know why exactly, but I respect the decision because I struggle to take any time off. And it really does help you recenter not just your personal self, but also your drag self and what you actually want to do.
And I was upset that no one had told me that that's what we were planning on doing because I would have taken February off too.
Yeah. Well,
Because I was like, February's a perfect time for any drag or any performer, any thespian sort of thing. Because February, no one goes out.
yeah, it was cold. It's crummy out. No one
We're
wants to do
broke
anything.
after Christmas. Yeah.
But you know what? I actually think March is the perfect month to take off, even though I have lots of events. I'm not taking it off. Anyway, I'm not taking it off. Go to my website.
What is that day? What is that date? What is the perfect date?
So the perfect date
Is it
is
March?
April 24th.
Oh, it's April. It's April.
April 25th? April 25th. Not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket and a condom.
A golden condom.
A golden
apparently,
condom.
To go to the Pan Daddy party afterwards.
I'm a firm believer that March is a good month to take off because it's when people are really, truly miserable of winter and they don't want to do anything. But then also March break happens and no one does anything except for March break.
Well, there's also St. Patty's Day, which involves a lot
The
of
drunkenness
drinking.
and
Yeah.
people don't go to drag shows on St. Patty's
But also
Day.
the Easter long weekend where everyone leaves, they go to their homelands. Which
So,
may be Kingston.
Did you
so-
hear? Did you hear? So I've apparently coined a new term and I love it and it's
Okay.
catching on. So we're going to spread it
Is
here
it
as well.
fetch? Is it fetch?
It's not fetch, no.
Okay.
So on March 29th, we're hosting an event in Kingston. I'm hosting an event in Kingston.
Wait, is that not Easter long weekend?
called, yes, I'm getting there, called the International Day of Pink Visibility Tour. It's all about visibility across Canada and talking to people like the creator of the trans flag, Monica Helms, some members of the Brunswick Four, and also drag performer Aja, drag and ballroom performer Aja / Venus. They will all be in Kingston March 29th. Which is Good Friday, but I've decided to reclaim that date as Gay Friday.
Gay Friday.
Gay Friday, and it's
Very
catching
gay.
on. It's catching on.
Very gay.
Yeah, very gay.
Oh, if we don't have any other reasons for the conservatives to cancel us.
You know what? The conservatives can go.
if we don't have any other reasons for them to cancel us. Jeez Louise.
No. Anyway, it's now Gay Friday, and then Easter Monday is just like Easter Monday because I like chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah, but like Good Friday, why is that Friday any better than the other ones?
It's Gay Friday.
Now it's Gay Friday, and that makes it better than every other Friday.
Easy to remember.
Easy to remember. Sound off in the comments if you are going to celebrate Gay Friday.
Gay Friday.
Ooh, there's a comment asking me about a cat.
Wait, oh yeah. Tell us
Kiki?
about Rue the cat.
Okay.
Who is Rue the cat, Rowena Whey?
So Rue the cat is a cat that belongs to some of my best friends. And they are currently sleeping with a whole bunch of people in Mexico. So I am taking care of their pussy.
All right. And let's just do a little check. If you're just tuning in right now, my name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
I am Rowena Whey, and we have special guest,
Rane St. Cloud.
Woo!
Pan Daddy. Pan
Pan
Daddy.
Daddy themselves.
Yes, and of course our friends down in Puerto Vallarta are getting the complimentary photos for all the gays where you're like, you're in the skimpy thongs on the rocks at that river falls and stuff. You have to do that.
that
you have
river.
to do
Yeah.
that.
I've
Yeah,
never been
yeah.
to PV, and I want to go.
I want to go. Okay, and you snore, right?
I do snore.
Okay,
but
the two
only
of us
sometimes.
the two of us should get to a room together because we both snore. That's perfect.
Excellent. We'll just never sleep.
Share a CPAP machine.
Can we get a white noise machine just in between us so we can't hear each other's?
It'll just be Sherry Ann Hex talking.
That's not white noise. That's like the opposite. That's like purgatory. Sorry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I was thinking, sorry, you said talking and I was thinking laughing. I was thinking of trying to sleep through Sherry Ann's laughter.
That's more like an alarm.
Yeah, that is like one of my favorite. Do you remember when?
Do you remember?
remember back in the day?
Wait.
Age
You've been
myself.
hanging out with me too
I'm
much,
about to age
Rowena.
myself. Okay.
You've been hanging out with me too much.
Do you remember when CDs first became a really big thing?
Well, I was a child, but yeah.
Yeah, I was
compact
also a
disc?
child.
Okay,
I was
yeah,
also a
yeah.
child. I was so excited. I got an alarm clock that would had a CD in it, and you could put as your alarm the CD.
Slay.
And you could set
Really?
which song on the CD it would
No.
play. So my alarm every morning when I was trying to get up for high school was "Shut Up, Just Shut Up, Shut Up, Shut Up, Just Shut Up, Shut Up" by the Black Eyed Peas, and it made me so happy.
What is it? You gotta wake up somehow.
You got to wake up somehow.
I mean,
and why not?
Fergie's the best.
Fergie
Shut
is
up,
the
just-
best.
Oh dear Lord.
What's going on,
thank
Tiff?
you. No. You're just making me feel so fucking old.
Tiffany used to wake up to 8 tracks.
Don't make me slap you on the other side and get you another bruise.
It's almost gone. Don't do it. It's almost gone.
Black Eyed Peas was your wake up in high school.
It might have been elementary school. Honestly, I don't remember what year it was.
Oh,
But
my
my
God.
very first CD. Oh, you'll love this. The very first CD I ever owned was the Broadway soundtrack of Mamma Mia. So ABBA.
There we go.
There we go. I was destined to meet Tiffany.
Click is written in the stars.
It was written in the Homo Stars. Gay Friday.
Gay
Wait,
Friday.
Does that mean every homosexual is destined to meet Miss Tyffanie Morgan? Because they've all listened to ABBA. There's always been there's 5 degrees separation from ABBA. For
No,
fuck's
but
sakes,
it's
in
a
the gay
special
community.
thing for me. It's a special thing for me because it was my first CD.
Oh, okay.
My very first CD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your first downloaded illegally song?
Oh, my brother did that for me. He was the one who had Napster.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do that.
Let's think. Let's think back early on. It's probably some My Chemical Romance song. Let's be honest.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah.
Bing,
Or The Used,
bing, bing.
some classics. And then accidentally realizing it's just a porno.
Oh my God. I loved downloading videos from torrent websites. And then all of a sudden it would be porn. And I'd be like, oh my God, why is this Sean Cody video porn?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh
How
no,
terrible.
how
Wow.
could I have done this
Oh,
by
oops.
accident?
Oops. Oh, thing exists.
Oh my God, I think I still have those on a hard drive somewhere. You know how you just forget that you have stuff on hard drives?
Yeah.
No?
No, I have very close tabs on my hard drives.
Oh.
Very exclusive secret stuff.
Ooh. But you have to be part of the orgy to get access.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Join the orgy and you get the Google link.
Are those on drives or are they on the servers? I think they're on the servers.
They're on the
making
servers.
money.
On the servers.
They're on servers making money.
This is a
making
really
money.
weird. This is a really weird fact. But a group of people where 3 or more people do not have socks on is called an orgy.
Well, it's a good thing we're all wearing socks.
I know, right?
That'd be awkward.
Right now, it's just
Speak for yourselves,
Oh,
bitches.
It's only one person not wearing socks.
Oh, I'm a solo. Anyway.
Any gays.
Any
Any
gays.
gays.
Happy Gay Friday, everyone. It's a gay Friday for you. It's a gay Friday for you.
By the way,
It's a
did I
Friday for
mention
you.
that event is free?
Oh my
Free?
God.
It's free, but reserve your tickets early.
Yeah, reserve your tickets because
Reserve your tickets
they
early.
sell out.
they do sell out.
I
Um,
have reserved my tickets.
But you-
Excellent.
But you can also choose to buy one as a donation.
Yes, you can donate. You can
Yeah.
donate as well. I recommend that option
If that's possible
if
for
it's
you.
possible for
Yeah.
you. If it's not possible for you, just make sure you go on the website and get your reservation because, I mean, Aja will not be there as Aja. She'll be there as Venus, her trans identity, which is amazing because she's also a performer as Venus, and she will be doing a My Here ballroom performance for us all,
Slay.
which could be really cool.
Ballroom, like on the
As in
dance
like
floor?
as ballroom, as in like gay ballroom.
From the TV show Legendary.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, ball. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boots the house down hunty.
Is it called a
cat,
ball?
cat,
Is it
cat,
called a
cat.
ballroom sort of
It's called
thing?
ballroom. Yeah.
Ballroom.
Oh, okay.
The OG
okay.
drag.
Yeah.
The OG.
The OG. Well, the OG drag is like 3,000 years
yeah.
old. But I mean, we don't really call. No one called it that back
Walk
then.
like an Egyptian. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there we go.
Wow. Who knew the Bengals were 3,000 years
Yeah,
old?
They were. As well as Mannequin. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Suddenly I'm like having flashbacks of 80s movies suddenly. I don't understand. Oh, because I'm singing Bangles songs. All right, let's continue on with this interview.
Oh my goodness.
Rain. Like everyone's getting ready for it's just welcome to gay queer world. You know, we're getting ready for summer. Do you have any do you have any kind of announcements or anything that you want to share with the peoples, with the
Well,
children of the world?
I'm really excited for June, for Pride Month. You know, Kingston Pride it'll be coming up very fast. I find that's what happens. They'll announce the theme, and then I gotta get my interview in. Very, very excited for the new chair, Kingston Pride, Bewitched. Very excited for all the very extravagance and planned events that they have to come. I know there's classic boat cruise. I'm going to try and get on the boat cruise. You know, I have yet to go on the boat.
As in yet to perform on the boat?
Correct, because I don't like cruise boats. I hate them. I do not trust them.
Oh.
So it's gonna.
Maybe don't tell
As-
the people who may be
Yeah.
watching right now.
As someone who I mean has performed on the boat, but also someone who gets seasick and
Oh.
someone who
she just throws herself out
and
the window.
someone who has been extremely intoxicated on said boat on many occasions.
What?
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like I've never felt seasick while on the boat, and even while performing, like in heels, it's actually quite lovely.
My fear comes from if things go pear-shaped, it's just you in the water. You better hope you're making good with Poseidon.
Well, I will be there, and I know how to swim, and I used to be a lifeguard, so if it does go pear-shaped,
Well,
I will save you.
there
Thankfully.
are
That is
also
my promise to you.
there are also life jackets for every single person. They will go through the emergency stuff before we leave the dock. Yeah, before we leave the pier. No, wait, where is it?
It's a pier.
It's a pier. It's
Yeah.
a pier. Okay.
However, if you are a drag performer and you want to perform at Kingston Pride, they have not announced it yet, but it's on the website. You can currently apply for one of 3 different shows. You have to apply for one. You can't apply for all 3. They're
As a drag
spreading
performer.
the wealth as a drag performer. If you are a musician or other type of entertainer, you can also apply. I don't know what events, though, because I didn't look.
Rowena, you sound like you're almost a chair of Kingston Pride.
I am extremely happy that Kingston Pride is in good hands with the new board, and I am excited to. That's not how you spell Kingston.
Oh, King Tom.
Kingdom.
Kingdom. And I am very excited to be able to, just experience Pride as a regular person for the first time in 4 years.
As a spectator.
Yeah.
Spectate.
Maybe I won't even perform. Actually, that's not true. I already have my my brunch booked.
Lovely.
Yeah. I have to do my Daddy's Day brunch.
Of course.
Right?
All right.
Oh my God, maybe Pan Daddy should be at my Daddy's Day brunch.
If you want Pan Daddy at the brunch, type it in the comments. Let Rowena, Whey, and Tyffanie Morgan know.
Well,
that
hey.
you
Tyffanie
want-
wasn't invited last year, and she showed up anyways. And then she stole my joke.
Oh,
I didn't steal your joke.
She repeated my
I
joke.
repeat.
I said a joke. And
You
then she-
stole. Wait, clear. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Rewind the track.
Hold on. Rewind. Back up. Who stole whose joke again?
You got to comment Pan Daddy brunch.
Pan Daddy brunch.
Pan Daddy
Exclusive.
brunch.
Solo show.
Yep. I used material that Tyffanie was going to use at a different event for my event.
And have historically used for many years.
No. It was a joke that we had workshopped together in the car as I drove you to your event.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What is this? Your false allegations. I am suing
You know what's
for
funny is that
content.
she probably doesn't remember what the joke is.
No, I don't remember what the joke is.
So it doesn't matter. But anyway, Tyffanie wasn't invited last year, so it's my brunch, and would be happy to have Pan Daddy brunch.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Confirmed.
But if you want to apply, if you're a drag artist and you want to apply, there's a big old tab that says drag artist here on kingstonpride.ca.
Now, before we finish, because I think it's very important that we talk about drag race at some
Drag
point.
race. Yeah.
Are you
really?
caught up
What?
on Drag Race?
The American season?
Yeah.
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Season 16.
Yes.
The Sweet 16 of drag. Also known as It's About to Get Adult Up in Here. I don't know. I wonder if like Drag Race will drastically change in a couple years. What would you say to there being a drag king on RuPaul's Drag Race?
I would love it. I will believe when pigs fly. Because unfortunately, you know, drag kings don't exactly, appeal to everyone to the broader television. Drag kings have been on Dragula, Call Me Mother, Camp What Kiki, and I can't remember if there's another smaller Canadian series.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh my God. Canadian series.
Call Me Mother,
Filmed in
Camp
North
Honey
Bay.
Kiki.
Call Me
No,
Mother. Yeah, Call
yeah.
Me Mother.
Yeah, they
But-
just said Call Me Mother.
I feel the issue when it comes to drag queen kings is that, it's a different type of drag. There's a little bit more theater. There's a little bit more work that needs to be put in because, there's still some misogyny within drag itself. Speaking of Drag Race, when Melissa McCarthy came on and was talking about how she used to have her own drag persona, Miss Y, I read a little bit into it because I'm like, I want to see the pictures. No pictures to be had, but she did a 2017 Rolling Stone interview where she said that she stopped because people would ask her to show her tits. So, it's unfortunate that people who identify as AFAB, do kind of get labeled and have to, unfortunately deal with that. But I would love to see a drag king on. I would love to be one of the first drag kings on Canada's Drag Race. I feel if you look at what Victoria from UK's Drag Race did for their runway, phenomenal. Pandora from Germany's
Yep.
stunning. Landon Cider won Dragula. Throb. There was 2 drag kings on the most recent season of Dragula. Throb Zombie was this
amazing
close.
name. Such a
Although
good name.
I do have questions about the Boulet brothers and their harshness on poor Throb, but that's neither here. We're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race season 16.
So RuPaul's Drag Race, I feel, could easily have drag kings because the same amount of pageantry that goes into RuPaul's Drag Race, like the costuming and the fashion, is really what RuPaul's Drag Race pushes. Like they do the comedy, they do the improv, they do the acting. Drag kings could excel at all of that as well.
Even better.
Even better.
It's been proven.
Yeah. But the pageantry is where people usually point to, but they're wrong if they say that drag kings can't do that. Because continental pageantry, the queen and kingdoms across North America have been doing kings and queens pageantry for years and years, decades.
Truly.
And the kings show up and show out. They are incredible. So to say that they couldn't expectations on RuPaul's Drag Race is a lie caused by misogyny.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And, I think the step would be to stop saying mask drag when they have the queens get into actual drag king and say, no, you are drag kings. Acknowledging drag kings are active. I know I believe it was maybe France. They had actual drag kings come on and talk to the queens.
Yeah, they did. They did. So now that we go back to the all-female RuPaul's Drag Race season 16.
And let me point out too, which I was quite surprised about, because it was all cisgendered as well.
This season?
This season, yeah.
Well, so all of the people identified as
post-production.
cisgender when they were filming,
Yes.
or at least vocally did, but now there's at least one person who has come out as trans. That's a mandatory meeting, and someone who's come out as non-binary, Morphine Dion Love.
But at the time of filming, after the choosing sort of thing, I was like, wow, wow, because I'm like, hello, our community is very
Diverse.
very diverse.
So do you have someone that you think is going to win season 16?
Oh, who's your pick?
I would love it if Dawn would win. My top three are Dawn, Nymphia, and Q.
Oh, cute. Okay.
No, I really, I feel Q is the only thing that really holds them back is their dancing, which is, it is what it is. You can learn how to dance. It's not challenging. Nymphia is just so funny, and it's just so, sassy. It'll just sit there.
Pinecone.
Pinecone. I mean, when she did her design challenge, it was very much sitting there like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh. And then she turns out this amazing, beautiful look.
Yeah. And then, of course, Dawn is just so... Well, one, I love Dawn's shadiness.
Yes.
It's, like, secretly shady. It's very, like, subtly shady. And also, of course, their looks are incredible.
Well,
yes.
they have a
Ethereal.
they have a punk aesthetic
They
too,
do.
but very diverse aesthetic, like makeup wise and all that too. And yeah, I'm a stan because I was like, wow, because let's just be honest, there was quite a few cookie cutter kind of queens out there when they first announced it, and then seeing Dawn, I was like, oh, thank you, some brevity, some fresh air, for fuck's sakes.
I think my top four would also be Saphira, Christelle. I am just blown away by their level of professionalism and just performance. They can do anything and everything. When I saw Saphira come out, it reminded me of you there, Tyffanie, in the big
Saphira?
flower. Yeah.
Oh, your headdress. The sunflower headdress.
No, her costume was a flower that you're growing.
Yes.
One of the many, many beautiful plants.
Thank you. We're talking about Saphira?
Yeah, Saphira's last outfit.
Yes.
The
Yes.
flower
Oh my
child.
god. That was that was ready for both the ball and Carnival.
Truly.
It truly was a carnival outfit.
I was like, it was ready for everything. It was ready for the runways. It was ready for the carnival season. It was very Mardi Gras. Woo! Show us your tits. And at that note.
And on that note, you've been listening to What's the Maple Tea? If you want to find Rane St. Cloud and find out about all their upcoming shows and anything else they're doing, how can they find you?
On Instagram at Rane St. Cloud.
Rane.
Correct.
St. Cloud. And we're going to add
Is
that
there
to
a
the...
period in there at all? No.
I don't think you can do periods. You
Okay.
can do periods in Instagram.
I'm the only Rane St. Cloud on Instagram.
Is that the handle?
Or you could go to dragshow.ca and my profile's on there.
I love that caught. I didn't know that caught on until I think it was Blow Pony came up and they was like, oh my god, dragshow.ca. I was like, wait, what?
Because we can't use the other one, unfortunately.
No,
it's
and
because it's such a good jingle. But
we did
respect.
meet that person who made the jingle. We
Respect to
recorded a
them.
podcast with John.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
yeah.
like, mycar.ca. Yeah, that's what I want to use, but I'm not allowed for copyright reasons.
And they just shared another clip of that podcast being like all the fives that you took to buy
Oh,
television
yeah,
from.
I love that
That's why I was
story.
asking you. I'm like, what does all $100,000 worth of fives look like, Rowena?
Well, there you go.
When you buy your house.
$1,000 in fives is $205 bills. And I want to thank you because that TV got me through a lot.
Thank you so much for your generous
Actually, no one in
donations.
Kingston contributed to that TV. That was entirely Edmonton. I bought that in Edmonton.
Oh my god!
Edmonton.
And Rane, when's your next show? When's your next show?
My next show is the Humane Society charity show
Oh,
on
yes!
March 9th with the lovely Tyffanie Morgan, Bewitched, myself, Simone Says, Blow Pony, Universe, and Morgan Morbid. Now, hopefully I got everyone because I got it on Friday. Friday was my first show where I named all the performers and I didn't screw up the set list.
Excellent.
So if I have forgotten anything, I am sorry, Bewitched.
And Tyffanie, where can they find you?
Well, they can find me at Tyffanie.com, Tyffanie.com, and at a garden center near you as well.
Your next show is this weekend.
It's this weekend, this Saturday at the Royal Tavern 2.0. We are doing Step Above Stigma is a Queen's, well, it's not just a Queen's program to help with people's, yeah, anyway. It's Stepping Above
Getting rid of stigma.
I'm losing the words here. But it's a fundraiser, so come on out to that, and it's I believe it's just pay at the door at the Royal Tavern 2.0, which I went to after our show, and I was like, oh, that was nice to get the drink on, you know.
Oh, you went after the comedy show on
After
Saturday?
the comedy show, yeah.
Oh.
So shout out to the Tavern 2.0.
Very nice.
But
I went
yeah.
home and had pizza. Which felt like a very good decision at that point.
Not the next morning.
So if you're looking for me, you can find me at rowenaway.com. That is WHEY.com. Of course, dragshow.ca. And, I can do it in multiple octaves. And I am taking a weekend off.
Wow.
I know.
Shocking.
I know.
Much deserved.
I know. I'm so excited. Even though I just took like 2 months off because I was sick. But I'm taking a weekend off for my own health, mental health. The answer to the question in the comments, where do I reserve a seat for when Aja comes? Go to intlDayofPink.org.
Go to dragshow.ca. Just to go to dragshow.ca. We got the links on there.
The fact that I remember that. Anyway, go to rowenaway.com. My next show is next Thursday at Daft. And I'm so excited because we're doing a new show. We're doing Drag Sing-Along. Drag Sing-Along Roulette. Drag Sing-Along Roulette, where you get to choose the songs that are performed. They all go on a roulette wheel. We spin the wheel, we figure out what's happening, and I have to figure out how to perform it.
Ooh, there's a wheel.
Slay, a challenge.
A challenge. Yeah, there's a wheel.
You two are stepping up your drag bussy.
We are stepping up our drag bussies, yes. When I'm in drag, I have neither bussy nor pussy. I am a Barbie doll.
And find all of our podcast episodes. You can listen to the interview that we did last week with Bewitched. You can also find some really awesome podcasts that we did with Boa and with Jimbo.
And Isis.
And Isis.
All these people.
Isis was at brunch. I love that. I love brunch.
It was public. It was
So just go to the Maple Tea. Yeah, it was public and no one was bothering us.
No one cared. It was great.
And they're like, oh, I'm here for the great brunch.
I'm just here for the food.
I'm here for the food, yeah. Go to themapletea.ca, themapletea.ca.
Thank you so much, everyone. And
Thank you, Rane, for coming to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Yay. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.